Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through all the art that I made in January and February, and I was very creative, but I don't have as much sketchbook work to show off to you guys. I did a lot of fooling around in GarageBand, and I finished that giant moon painting that I was talking about for the last couple videos, so that'll be really cool to go through. And I also crocheted this shirt, so I'll be talking about all of those things. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy this little video of everything I made in the last couple months. This is the top that I made. I am so happy with it. I love the color palette. It's very oceany. I think I'll wear it maybe to the beach if I end up going this summer. Here's the back of it. There's a bit of a seam and there's some strings hanging out, but I'll fix it. And here's some necklaces and earrings and things that I thought would go really nicely with it. Some ocean themed things. So yeah, it also goes really nicely with this long skirt that I have. We've got a bit of a different filming setup today, a better filming setup. So I have my lamp right here. I have my phone meticulously balanced on this little mini table, and we're gonna see how this goes. I'm already liking it a lot more. There's no stool leg right there. I'm gonna skip the first page because I don't like it, and I can do that. So this is the first drawing that I did. I listened to this album, Queen of the Meadow by Elysian Fields, and I really liked it. So I drew this. This is basically the album cover, and then I expanded upon it with what I thought would be there. A little storytelling piece, I guess. I don't know, I was kind of feeling pretty bleh about this one. I did this drawing and I really liked it, and then I started doing the portraits, and then they started looking a bit off, but still fun. Still oh, what's happening here? This one, I do not like this page, but I like this one. It's like a seahorse. Horse. We have this one on Pinterest. I called it Ghost Girl because someone in my class said it looked like a ghost, and I agree. It does look like a ghost, which this is supposed to be a self-portrait, but I don't think it looks like me at all. This looks a bit more like me, but not really. And then we have an eye, because good old eyes, you know. I love this one. I'm turning it into a painting currently. This is a painting that I'm working on. Hopefully I finish the painting soon. I'm not too happy with the color palette. I don't know if I should be using, my original goal was to use purple, more of a purpley, dreamy color palette. Now it's turned into more of a greeny blue ocean, and I don't know whether or not to stick with what I already have and to keep going with this color palette, or if I should go back to my original plan, especially because I have a different one in here that I also want to turn into an ocean painting. Then I have this little doodle page. I'm not too happy with the stuff that I did, but my friend did this and I think it looks really cool. Some sketches for my giant painting, which I will be showing you guys. Some more of those, trying to plan out how I was going to draw this one figure in the painting. Then we have this unicorn with some things that I wanted to write down that inspired me. And we have this weird bedroom. I started doodling in the middle of the night. It's 1 a.m. and I was just on my floor and I was just drawing, and I just started drawing this weird looking room. And there's a little unicorn right there. It's my favorite detail about this. It's really wacky and weird. It kind of looks like a weird dream someone might have. Yeah, this was actually from a dream, this thing. It was from a dream. So I started with that, and then I started building the room around it for fun. This is the other painting that I wanted to turn into an ocean painting. Something around the same size as this, I think. And I'm thinking icy blue. Rather than this kind of sea green blue, I want to do a icy ocean, Arctic Ocean kind of blue. Then I have this, which so many people, that I was oh, do you like this one? They were I love it. So many people were really liking this one and thought that I should turn into a painting. It's kind of forest nymphs and stuff. I started just with this page, and then it kind of, oh sorry, the shadows are terrible. And then it kind of turned into a little landscape. I love doing trees like this. If you noticed, I don't know, my trees look really weird and wacky, but I love them. This one can be a bit of a jump scare, sorry. It's very weird, very wacky. That's okay. I just started doodling, and I kind of had this weird texture thing going on, and whatever, it was fun. Did a little self-portrait right next to that. It's very contrast, I guess. I'll show you guys in a second, but I was working on this horse auction painting thing. So I ended up going with this sketch, but these are my other ones from Pinterest that I got references for and started doodling. Didn't like this. I was just doodling while I was watching YouTube. This was from Inaya. I like watching her videos. They're very inspirational when I need them. And then I have this. I really like this by itself as well. This page. And I like how it continues. So that was fun. Kind of makes me think of like wind. Like a wind goddess or something. Then I have this, which I was working on. I was kind of experimenting with doing my classic hair in more of a curly hair pattern. I really like it. This was, I don't know what that was. I'm not really feeling it. Here I was just doing some figure sketches and hands and whatever. Pegasus with my friend's paint markers. Yeah, paint markers. That was really fun. Some more doodles while I was watching YouTube. This, I feel like everyone's either seen a reference like this exact one or something similar to it. Didn't finish it, didn't like it. I started this like medieval board in my Pinterest, and this was one of the first things I added to it. Just kind of like storybook. I started by making this and I wanted to draw something to go with it, so then I did this. I have these oranges, some more sketches. Love this one. My dog. More doodles because I wanted to just finish it already. I was very like, I just want this sketchbook to be done. So I did that, and that's the end of this sketchbook. Now I'm going to talk about some paintings I've been working on recently, so I'm really excited for that. You guys already saw this one, but I really do like it, so I'm going to try to work on it a bit more. It's a smaller canvas than I usually work on. I usually like to work on slightly bigger canvases, bigger than paper size. This is pretty much paper size, so I really like it. Can't wait to see where it goes. Then we have this one, which I really like. It's very whimsical. It's very fantasy. I love unicorns. I think they're an amazing symbolism piece to use in things. I think they just mean a lot to me. They're very like girlhood-esque, very magical, very like, I just love unicorns, guys. What's wrong with that? So we have this girl on here on a unicorn, on a very weird legged unicorn. But I kind of have that weird like style. I don't really know if it's a style yet. My art changes a lot. Yeah, but I have lots of swirls and things like that. These swirls keep coming up in my art. One of my teachers said that this was like a very Tatiana staple, you know? I'm gonna keep including those in everything that I do because I love the swirls in hair. I love drawing hair. Also, I'm in a different outfit because it's a different day. I'm filming this section a week later than the first part, so. Yes, we have this lovely wild horse ocean painting. I should flip this camera around. Why am I taking it in selfie mode? This is what it looks like. I really like it. It's very, well, it's Year of the Horse inspired. You know, it is the year of the horse. And I'm trying to apply that to a lot of my art and stuff, you know, like kind of going into the future, you know, thinking about like the possibilities of things, like not feeling limited to like try new things, you know, like, yeah, just being very creative. So I really like this white horse here. It feels very, like I want to make the rest of them look more similar to the shape of this one. And the texture, I love doing this like, yeah, I like that texture. And the sun rays, I think I'm gonna edit that a bit more, make them a bit more like long instead of flat and short, you know? Some more like long like that. I feel like actually talking about it more makes me want to work on it more, so maybe I'll do some of that tonight. But hopefully these two will both be finished by the next video. The next painting is this big boy right here. I love this section. I don't love this section. I'm kind of getting a bit tired of the warm versus cool, sun versus moon type thing, if that's what people think of. My sister said, oh, it's like Fire Boy and Water Girl, but not. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's not really what I'm trying to give with this. This one's supposed to kind of be about like two different sides to yourself, you know? Like this side's kind of meant to be like maybe like a physical body, or one like outward part of yourself, or the part of yourself you think you know, and this is the part of yourself that you don't know, or is like mysterious, or that you're still trying to learn about as you go throughout life, but both of them need each other. And this is something I came up with when I took an art course in November. One of the prompts just gave me the idea. So my phone just ran out of storage. It's okay, I just deleted a bunch of videos and we're good now. Every time I record a video that happens, it's like, you're out of storage. Do you want to pay like $6 a month to get more? No, I don't. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is a giant painting that I have been working on since last year in May. Yes. This painting means so much to me. I love it so much. I'm very proud of it now that it's finished. It had a lot of rough patches, had a lot of redos, a lot of paint overs, you know. I don't even want to know how many layers of paint is on like one section, like the hand that's like holding like that, you know, that sucked. I could not get that right, but it's good now and I love it, you know. I feel like that painting is going to become like the staple or the like guiding point for a lot of my art for a while coming up here. Honestly, I'm gonna say it, I think it's the best thing I've ever made. I think so. I think it's beautiful. I think it's so textural, it's so meaningful, you know. I mean, it makes sense. I love the moon, I love the night sky, I love blue, I love purple, I love all kinds of blues and purples, you know. And in this painting there are a lot of blues and purples, and that made me really happy. I just love this painting so much. I'm so incredibly proud of it, and I feel like I should be. Like, I did really good on that, you know. I'm proud of it, and I'm gonna turn it into, who knows, maybe I'll turn it into prints one day. I mean, I'm already working on turning it into like something that I can print onto a tote bag with like heat press vinyl, so I'm really excited to have my own painting on a tote bag that I can walk around with. And then if somebody asks me, where'd you get your tote bag? I can say, I made it. I mean, I didn't make the bag, but like, the reason someone will be complimenting the tote bag is because the design on it looks cool, right? So, I'm excited. But yeah, that painting really has no other huge meaning other than the fact that I love the night sky. You know, I have the northern lights in there, which I've always wanted to see. I snuck in, no, I didn't sneak in, they're blatantly visible, but I have my favorite constellations in there. You know, I have Orion, I have the unicorn, I have the bull for Taurus, because I'm a Taurus, I'm a baby. Yeah, and I just did all those like little stippling stars, you know. And I really liked the way I was able to bend reality a little bit. Like it doesn't look realistic, you know. At first I was planning to do the constellations in their actual constellation form and then just like, you know, connect them, like connect the dots, you know, constellations. But then I was like, this is art. This is like, I can do whatever I want, you know. So what if I look up like the artistic representations of what people envision these stars to look like in constellation form? So then I have Orion with his like lion skin and the sword. I don't have the painting with me right now, it's gonna be on the screen. He has the lion skin and he has the axe, sword, mallet, bat. It's club. He has a club. Orion would go and fight the bull. And I also love Orion because I can see it every night from my backyard. It's the only constellation I've been able to identify on my own. It's the first one I see when I look at the night sky, you know, when it starts to get dark, I can go out there and I can look for Orion, and it's really fun and I love it. But yes, on the ground underneath the unicorn, there's the like little towns and stuff. I have a little city in one corner. I have little tiny marks for each little house, kind of in their own little clumps, you know. And there's some that are like alone in the mountains, and there's some that are like in a little group, and there's like a little river, and I just love it so much. It makes me feel like that's what I feel like when I look at the night sky. I feel that tiny, you know, and showing that scale difference really mattered to me. So yeah, those are all the paintings I worked on or finished in January and February. And these are some weird, fun little sketches that I put on my wall next to my art space to inspire me. I also made this sketch of my dogs. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!